Yo, yo, yo. Seems like a good time. Seems like a good time to make a video. Don't know how long this will last like this because I'm driving with my window down. Because I kind of have to because it's so hot and my AC isn't that great. But anyway, it's pretty warm today. Thick, humid, muggy, kind of. Very sunny, which is beautiful. It's a really beautiful day. It's temperaturally, it's very nice if you're not doing anything. Like if you're just sitting still, it's nice. But yeah, it's if you're out there moving around a lot, you will get very warm very quick. So yeah, if you're in a hot car, it's gonna be very hot. Anyway, I haven't made a vlog video lately. It's been a little while since I've made one, so it's always nice to kind of jump back into the saddle and make one. And again, I'm sorry if the window down is too noisy with feedback, but I kind of have to do it like this for now. Otherwise, I will go insane because, like I said, it's too hot. So it's just nice. I'm actually going like 20 minutes away to a nearby town called Cambridge, and I got my metal detector with me, and I'm gonna go down there to the little beach, and I'm gonna metal detect and see if I can find anything, because that would be awesome, right? So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully. But I don't see why I don't really see why it wouldn't be. But at the same time, it's really good to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. I learned a lesson. Okay, we're gonna go with AC as much as we can here because gotta have the AC. I learned a little bit of a lesson this morning, which was really crazy, and I don't know if I can be able to share it with you, but I will see. I'm gonna try anyway. So I got my decent paycheck recently, which is an amazing feeling. Then when you have all your bills coming out, you know that paycheck's gonna be gone, even though it's nice. And I was like, boo, you know. And I had a little bit left, and I needed to get some cash back, so because I have a couple people to pay back a little bit of money to each of them. So I got the cash back yesterday. And in the midst of getting the cash back, I paid a little extra than I normally would have because I had to do 2 separate transactions, and each time there's a surcharge on the cash back at Dollar General, FYI. And I had money in my account that I could use to get something that I really want, that I'm planning to get, but I have to wait on that. And then I also have money coming out for something very, very important. And if the money's not there, it will just reverse. And in other words, it won't go through. Well, I have had that happen to me many, many times where I've gone to pay this thing that's very, very important. And then when the money finally comes out, because it takes a while to come out sometimes. It's really kind of unpredictable because like sometimes it comes out right away. Sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 days before it comes out. But it's taken like 3 or 4 days this time around. I did it on like Tuesday or Wednesday, probably Tuesday, something like that. And it's already Friday and it still hasn't come out. And so I got that cash back out of Dollar General, and it left me with less than I needed in my account to pay for the money coming out. And I was like, oh shoot, it's gonna get reversed. I was feeling bad. And I had a plan this morning about what I was going to do with the day. I have a lot of schoolwork to do, plenty to keep me busy. And so I don't really need to waste the day doing a whole bunch of stuff, waste the day. I mean, you know, it would be a waste if I didn't spend a good amount of time doing schoolwork today, because that's what I need to do. But, so I had some plans what I was going to do. I was going to drive about 45 minutes away to check out a thrift store and DoorDash a little bit in the area. But to be honest, I know there's a very strong chance that I wouldn't DoorDash at all by the time I got there, by the time everything is said and done. And this air conditioner is not cut. It's not making it. I got to get my Freon refilled so my air will be better. But let's see. So on the way out the house this morning, my mom's telling me about, like, you know, her medicine that she wants me to pick up, and she's really kind of worried about it. And you guys are probably gonna, like, laugh at me or think this is such a no-brainer, but we're not perfect, and sometimes we just I don't know, it takes us a while to I don't know. So she's telling me about this medicine she needs me to get, and usually what she does is she'll cash at me the money for it, and I'll just pick it up for her because it has a copay or something. And so I'm like, okay. And so she was really worried about it because she went to get it yesterday and she couldn't because they were unexpectedly closed. And so she was all stressed and worried about them being open again today. And I was just trying to, like, tell her, like, it's gonna be okay. Like, I know it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right. Like, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. And she was just really worried about it. And so she was sharing a whole bunch of details about it and everything. And so I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, I'll get it. It's no problem. And it wasn't like she was out of medicine and she needed me to get it right now because she was out. It was like she had a little bit left, but she needed it because if she didn't get it now, she was going to be out. And basically I was like, okay, well, no problem. You know, I'll get that medicine today. You know, not a big deal. I'm going to go, you know, I'm going to go to Seaford and do my stuff, check out my stuff, do what I want to do with my day. And then I'll go out of my way to go to Easton to get it. And so God really helped fill in a lot of blanks this morning with helping me figure out what I really needed to do, where I really needed to go, and again, what I really needed to do, which is really, really, really wonderful. And it doesn't always work out. It's hard. It's like you just gotta shut up sometimes and just listen. And that's the hard part for me because I get so excited when I finally have time to, like, go somewhere or do something. I'm like, yeah, let's go, you know? And even when I don't have, like, money to spend or things like that, or just don't have other stuff I need to do, I'm still like, yeah, let's go. And so it's hard to kind of sit myself down and force myself not to go. I mean, I was on my way. I was in Cambridge, and I was like, you know what? Let me stopped to get a little breakfast snack, and then I stopped in the Salvation Army, and I was feeling the Spirit. I was feeling the Spirit strong, basically, and it was kind of like saying, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, oh man, oh man, I'm trying to do what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. And I went into that Goodwill store, or into the Salvation Army in Cambridge, and was looking at stuff. And like I could have expected, didn't find very much. Didn't really see anything that stood out to me, which is what I expected, because honestly, I really shouldn't be out trying to thrift when I don't have the money, and I've got schoolwork to do, and I need to get my mom's medicine. But I just was not thinking clearly. Well, I wasn't thinking in tune with God, basically. And so I'm in the Salvation Army, and I find a DVD that I actually did like. It was Homeward Bound, the movie of the pets who run away or who escape and they have to find their way home. Homeward Bound 1 and 2 on DVD in one pack. And I was like, yes, that's what we need. I've had this on tape, growing up with it on tape. Here's both of them on DVD, let's get them. So I got them. And I'm still trying to figure out, like, more about, like, what I'm supposed to do, where I'm supposed to go. And really stumped, you know? And I'm like, well, I can look at I just don't feel like there's much in here. I'm trying to discern the Spirit. The Spirit was just saying things to me, and I just could not figure it out. I was just having the hardest time figuring it out. And so I was like, okay, well, I can look at the shorts. I need some shorts. Let me look at the shorts in here. There might be some pair of shorts that I could really use or something. looking at the shorts. And right as I got to the store, that's when I had realized that the money from yesterday coming out took out more than I needed it to, and left me with less than I needed for the money coming out that I'm waiting to come out. So I was kind of feeling a little bummed by that. And I had the money in cash, but I couldn't put it back into my Cash App because I had it in cash, and the other transactions coming out of my Cash App. So I get the movie, and I'm like, okay, let me get back in the car, and then I start realizing what I need to do, little by little. And my mom sends me a text, and she's like, hey, I just sent you the money for the medicine, thanks for getting it. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem, thanks, no problem. And I looked at the Cash App, and it had brought me back up to where I needed to be to cover that transaction. And the cash I had was more than enough to get her medicine. So I was like, I'm not going to use my Cash App for it. I'll keep that in there to take care of my transaction, and I'll just pay for it with my cash. And then I started thinking about what I needed to do and what was going on. And because after that, I was like, well, I'm not gonna. I decided right then and there, what am I doing? I need to just go get her medicine. I can't just sit around here and wait until the end of the day. What the heck is going on? Why don't I just go get it now? Yeah, that interferes with my plans, but I don't even feel like my plans are really right, And so I decided to go from Cambridge to Easton to get the meds. And then it hits me. What DVD did I buy? Homeward Bound 1 and 2. So I realized what I needed to do all along, and that was just go get my mom's medicine, bring it home to her, and don't go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't need to go anywhere. It's not necessary. You got stuff to do. Blah blah blah. And so everything worked out, and I just want to show and share with you guys. Share this example. I want to share this story with you so you can see the difference in when you start doing things according to what God wants you to do versus your own way. And that's exactly what this was. This was a case of me doing things, trying and wanting to do things my way, but really figuring out how to do them God's way, and how everything just went so much better because I did it God's way. I got the money taken care of. I got my mom's medicine for her. I got gas in my car, used the rest of the cash for the gas. The two people I needed to pay back the money to are both not necessarily expecting it. I still do owe them the money, but at the same time, they're both very understanding, and they know it's not a lot of money. It's just a little bit of money, but to me it's a lot because I don't have a lot right now. So it's the Spirit was like, it's okay. The Spirit was like, it's okay. You don't have to worry about that right now. You're going to pay them back. I have another job coming up this weekend, pet sitting for someone. So I will have more pay coming in, yes. I have half a tank of gas, which is plenty to get me where I need to go, door dashing. Tomorrow I'm going to be I'm going to be close to a really great place for door dashing while I'm pet sitting. So I'm making more money tomorrow. It just all lines up, you see, compared to before, well, I don't really know what's going on, so I'm just going to go do this, and I don't really know about that, so I'm just going to go do this. I don't know about that, I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to go do this. And so once I figured it all out and figured that wasn't the right way to go, everything really worked out. And now I have enough money in my account for that thing that's coming out, so it's not going to get reversed. It's just going to come straight out when it comes out, and it's going to be wonderful. And so I'm just really happy, All I'm saying is I'm really happy, and I figured out kind of the hard way this morning about the way God wanted me to go and what I should be doing. And so it's a lesson in humility. It's a lesson in patience and settling yourself down and trying to get yourself to do what you're supposed to do instead of what you want to do. So it's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool. So. I'm almost here to this little tiny beach. I'm probably not going to find anything like jewelry or anything like that, like treasure. I haven't done enough beaches with my metal detector to find treasure yet all the way, but you never know. People do come to this beach, And there is at least one group of people there now with a little beach blanket chilling. I kind of wanted to be like super low key, like with nobody watching. Because I just don't like people watching me, that's all. I feel suspicious, like I'm doing something wrong. But no, it's not a big deal. And I can talk to people if I need to. I don't have to. I can just mind my business. I'm awkward sometimes. But yeah, thanks for watching this little vlog here. And hopefully I can feel some of the nice cool air breeze right here by the water, because it's hot. So thanks for watching, and I encourage you to try to figure out what God wants you to do. It's a constant process. I still need to figure it out. Like, I get the feeling that I'm allowed to come here and do this metal detecting, but I also feel like, you know, I know I have other things to do, and I need to do those things. So this is just my little break, basically. I'm just here to take a break and then get back to work.